Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Kingsley. How's your mother these days? Still on the rampage?
No, I've been making sure she behaves herself. It's all very well for standing up for your rights, but taking the law into your own hands is a different matter.
Well, we can't all of us have our heads buried in the sand all the time, Kingsley. I'd like to meet your mother sometime. Pluck. That's what she's got. I like a woman with pluck.
And this is exactly what I was saying to her only last night. Mother, I said, people should act as they feel and not as others expect them to act. And between ourselves, I think I provide her with a lot of inspiration. It's essential that we should all strive for the right to say and act as we feel in the face of public apathy.
Kingsley,
yes?
Your flies are undone.
Yes? My flies are undone. And by God, it's a proud man that can stand before his boss and say... My flies are undone. I'm terribly sorry, sir.
Right. Actually, what I wanted to say, Kingsley, is that I might have a bit of good news about...
You mean...
I do indeed. It's all pretty hush-hush at the moment. And, of course, the mayor has to make his final choice as to who will be the council's representative. But I think you may be dusting down your morning suit and sampling the strawberries and cream at the palace sooner than you thought.
Oh, I never for one moment thought that I would be...
All you have to do is keep yourself out of trouble, eh? Well, I've left my briefcase in the car. I'll be back in a moment.
Morning, Mr. Mansfield. Morning, sir.
Morning, Harriet.
Funny, I thought.
Pardon?
Yeah, funny. Your mother not being in the paper today. I mean, I know it's a crucial East-West Summit meeting going on at the moment, but even so...
Very droll.
Then I thought I might have an early edition.
Well, apparently not.
But then...
Then what?
Then I picked up a copy of the local paper, and there it was. A lovely bit of journalism. Councillor's mother in Slough's squat sensation. It's like,
Where does it say that?
right next to the Vicar's cat predicts warmest May this century. Laura Kingsley, controversial mother of Councillor Howard Kingsley, has shocked local residents by taking up squatters' rights in a rundown Victorian villa due for demolition. A good photo, too. It certainly captures that homeless but defiant look, doesn't it? I don't know why she wants to go and live in a squat.
But this is just journalistic poppycock. As well you know, I've invited my mother to be a guest at my house for as long as she wishes.
Mothers, don't they do a wonderful job? They bring you into this world and then care for your every need. I mean, they deserve some compensation, don't they? Look at the Queen. Her mum. She's got the lot. Race horses, lovely hats, and, of course, Clarence House. No bed to sit in a vandalised tower block of the Old Kent Road for her. Oh, no. And, if Her Majesty had any sense, she'd give you a few strong words at that garden party.
How did you know about the garden party? And I should remind you to show me more respect as your superior. I'll speak to them later.
Well, another busy day begins.
Oh, you've got a copy of the local paper too, sir.
And... I'm sorry, sir, but I've seen these little creatures reduce the smooth organization of even the most highly coordinated office to a state of utter chaos. Expect to eliminate them as soon as possible. Get the health inspector here right away, will you? Sorry about your paper, sir.
Don't mind about that, sir. Here, take mine.
Thank you, Marion. Well, are you coming up, Kingsley?
Yes, of course.
Have we finished packing your things before the taxi arrives? I said I hope we finish packing your things before the taxi arrives.
Oh, we will.
Nearly there. Only 6 more cases to go.
Oh, you are wonderful. Where would I be without you?
In intensive care.
It's not a bit smart to be taking with you, Laura.
No, not at all. Besides, I thought I'd wear it when I invite you and Howard round for a squat warming party.
Oh.
The one up on the Hunt Ball?
It'll be great, Helen. I tell you, you love the squat and the garden. It's got such potential.
Has it? You know, Laura, Howard's going to be pretty furious when he sees the paper and finds out you really have moved into this squat. He's going to take quite a bit of handling when he comes back for his lunch.
Yes, I suppose he will.
Wow! You got a licence for that?
You know, it's a shame. I've still got everything that I had before. The only trouble is that nowadays it's all nearer the ground.
Oh, yes. Gosh, they're rather good.
Not bad, eh? No, it's funny. People in the States were amazed that I actually wore these.
Really?
Yes. Americans think that English women go around in tweed underwear. As a matter of fact, I bought these because I thought it would get my husband going.
What happened?
He went.
Oxfam?
No, dustbin. The third world's got enough to put up with as it is.
Then it is, then.
Mother?
Laura, he's back. What are we going to say?
Oh, we'll improvise.
Mother, I want to talk to you about this little story.
Oh. Vickers Cat predicts warmest May this century. I say, that really is quite a phenomenon, isn't it?
You know what I mean, there. Oh. I went to work this morning to be presented with a fait accompli. Everyone knew you were actually moving into that squat. Everyone knew. Apart from me, that is. The porter mocked me. My secretaries laughed in my face. And as I was coming up the garden path, I'll swear next door's Pekingese was smirking.
Howard? I did tell you that I'd be moving into the squat.
Yes, but I didn't know you were going to broadcast it across the nation. And what about Mr. Mansfield? Do you know he actually wanted to invite you to the office to meet him? Heaven knows what he must think of you now. And that's the effect on me. What you fail to realize, Mother, is that a mere 4 hours ago, I was virtually assured of an invitation to the Royal Garden Party.
Bin.
This one's a bit full.
Pay attention. I was at least halfway to an OBE.
I'm quite sure none of this will affect your chances of going to a garden party.
All right. And even if I am invited, what's the Queen going to say about that?
I didn't know she read the Slough Mercury.
Mother, do you honestly believe that a story as red-hot as Councillor's mother in Slough's squat sensation will be confined to what's little more than a parish magazine? Oh, no. This piece is destined for Dempster. The press will tear me apart. Mother, I demand that you get this story retracted and I forbid you to move into that squat. Just get it into your stubborn head that you're not moving anywhere.
Hey, that's better.
I wish there was something that would take my mind off this whole wretched business.
Howard, how about these?
Thank you. Look, I know you all may think it's, what's the word, trendy, to rebel against society and move into this squat. Well, we can all be trendy. I mean, look at this. I remember I wore this to school once.
Did you, Mr. Kingsley?
Howard, you were Mary in a nativity play.
But that's beside the point.
What a performance. Do you know, he actually asked for a general anaesthetic at the birth.
I made a very good virgin.
Maid.
And what's this doing here? Are we to assume that soon you'll be loitering on street corners wielding a gatto buster?
Ghetto blaster, dear.
Too, Brute. Oh, get me a drink, someone.
I'll go and fetch you a glass of milk.
I want a scotch.
Howard, you've got to go back to work this afternoon.
What's the point? Why should I go back? Already I've been reduced to the status of a one-parent child. I'm the product of a broken home. And my mother's moved into an ethnic commune in the heart of inner-city depravity. And what's more, my wife seems intent on encouraging her in this end. Doubtless I shall soon become little more than a latchkey husband. Once destined to be showered with royal honors, I'm now laughed at openly in the street. Oh, it's like a Greek tragedy.
Oh, come on, man. You know something? You got a lot to thank your mother for.
I beg your pardon?
Well, the reason why she wanted to move into the squat with Holly and me was to pay tribute to the work you were doing on the Council for Racial Minorities.
What?
You know, you said it was your son's duty to live up to the high standards of social conscience your son had set.
Mother, is this true?
Well,
I knew you were a modest kind of guy.
I wouldn't say modest.
Oberon.
No, let him go on.
And I didn't want to stay stum about it, so I told the local newspaper about Laura moving in. I tell you, man, you just got yourself one hell of a plug. That garden party never looked safer.
I suppose it does seem...
Once you're at the palace, though, it's Chaz baby you want to get in with there.
Chaz, baby.
Chaz Windsor, the prince himself. He digs that ethnic minority run-down in a city scene. Forget garden parties and OBEs, they're peanuts. We could be talking about the big K here.
Oh,
eyes, Sir Howard.
Mother, I can see quite clearly your desire to emulate the enormous work I endeavoured to do for our black friends. But even so, why go so far as actually moving into that squat?
So why not?
Well, for a start, it sounds so laboratorial.
You don't know what the landlord's done with the ballcock.
Look, fundamentally, it's a lovely building.
And so is this. I tell you what, Mother, I could convert one end of the bungalow into a little granny flat for you.
I'd have to become a granny first.
I'll help you into the taxi with your luggage.
Hang on, I think I'm down to the final layer. You know, what amazes me, Holly, is how the previous squatters managed to exist in here with hardly a glimmer of daylight.
Well, the last lot were a couple of guys in the second-hand goods lot. You know, hi-fi, video, jewellery and stuff. They never got up to go to work till it was dark. They've moved now into the country.
Whereabouts? Dartmoor?
Right on. But Laura, I don't dig. Why are you grafting away for see-through windows when you've got no curtains yet?
Ah, you mean peeping Tom problems.
Well, I know we're high up.
Not to worry, child. I shall keep my eye open for the occasional passing giraffe.
Oh,
Oberon!
sorry, ladies. For 2 days I've been trying to fix that ballcock.
Yes, Oberon, no need to apologise. I quite understand how you feel. Yeah. Do you know, I think it's one of the great imperfections of the English language that there are no deeply soul-satisfying, clean, four-letter words. Oh, Laura! Oh, well, never mind. It might have been worse. I could have had a carpet.
All right, let's have another go at that thing.
Oh, I'm so pleased that I bought this lovely bed. Just think of all the tales of romance it could tell us. All the great lovers of history who might have slept here. Lady Hamilton, maybe. Oh, Horatio. Horatio.
Bless you.
Thank you. Or Queen Elizabeth I. Oh, Walter. Walter, lead me to the altar. Come on, Walter, stop mithering about and show us what you're made of.
Where's me spanner? Hey, Laura, you're not tired, are you?
Goodness, no. I may have the body of a weak and feeble woman, but I have the heart and stomach of a king. Especially the stomach.
Here, have one of these.
How now? What mystifying and exotic nourishment has Raleigh brought me from the New World?
Choosy what's its mom.
Away, varlet, and back to your work. Oh, just think of all the wonders that have occurred during my reign. The defeat of the Armada, the great plays of Shakespeare, cheesy Watsits. But hark! I hear the sound of Spanish cannon off Plymouth's fair shore. Egad, Drake, England needs you now. How can you play bowls at a time like this?
Not bold, Your Majesty. This is much more serious. I'm preparing the throne room.
Am I the right place?
Are you, Helen? Yeah, this is it. Laura Kingsley's stately squat. Open to visitors 9 till 5.
Don't use the stair rails. The glue hasn't set.
And the wallpaper, that's not dry either.
Hello. You must be Holly. Real glad to meet you. Oh, sorry. Oh. Thanks. Where's Laura?
Ah, sweet Lady Helen, how goes it with you and the noble Howard of Effingham?
There she goes again.
Holy Moses.
No, dear, good Queen Bess. So, how is my beloved son, whom I did knight for 6 days ago?
Oh, a bit worked up. He's got a Rotary Club dinner tonight. Laura, I always thought that some of your eccentricities were quite endearing, but...
There you are, children. I knew she'd love it.
Well, yes, I suppose it might have a certain potential, but isn't it a little antiquated?
You think this is antiquated? Wait till you see the Kazi.
What do you think of Holly's cherubs?
Very nice, Laura. But what about the practicalities? Aren't you getting your priorities wrong? I mean, look at this bed.
Oh, it's splendiferous, isn't it?
But don't you see, Laura, you're not making sense. Here's a bed that could grace Buckingham Palace in a house that has no curtains, no carpet, and if I'm not mistaken, very shortly, no roof.
Now, there's intriguing thought. I could lie on the floor and study astronomy. Anyway, I haven't got the slightest qualms about temporarily living in squalor, but I do insist on sleeping in splendor.
You've only got a leak in the roof.
Yes, I know. And if Oberon can't mend the loo, I'm afraid that bucket may have to serve a dual purpose.
Laura, how can you bear it all? I don't know how you can live without fitted cupboards or double glazing or a yogurt maker.
I just have to steel myself. Anyway, now you're here, be a darling and give me a hand shifting some of the filth off these windows. I still think we need a sandblaster.
Well, I'd really love to, but I promised to meet Howard. If I'm seconds late, you'll have me on the missing persons list. I came to bring a letter that arrived this morning.
Oh, good. Put it down somewhere for the moment, will you, dear?
I'll put it on the table. You won't forget it, will you?
Eureka! I'm through to the outside world. Oh, come and have a look at my panoramic view, Holly. There's no doubt about it. There's much I could do in that garden.
Yeah, you could always take up mud wrestling.
Just think, with a little application, we've got Kew Gardens out there. You'll all be surprised.
You know, there's one thing that still completely baffles me.
Yes, dear.
Here you are going to all this expense and beavering away to make this place habitable. But what about that ghastly racketeering landlord with the blood-curdling threats who wants you out?
Oh, him. Oh, not to worry, dear. He was very suitably dealt with.
How on earth did you...
Quite simple. I drove a stake through his heart.
Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves.
I hate to cop out, but I'm about to your art class.
Oh, yes, of course. We've got to stop soon and catch the bus. Oberon's going to pick up the newly renovated van. I know. I'll take my new camera and we'll take some snapshots of it.
Oh, and don't forget, you're going to meet Howard's boss at the office.
Oh, so I am. Yes, for Howard's sake, I suppose I better tart myself up.
Well, for my sake, I will stay and help with those windows. And sod, Howard.
I have been away a long time. All that money just for a couple of stops.
What are you talking about? We've got it cheap. I said you were an old-age pensioner.
Oh, well, I suppose the money's got to come from somewhere to build all those lovely new motorways like the... What is it? The M25?
Oh, yes, the biggest car park in England.
There's been so much redevelopment around here. It's incredible. I can hardly recognize the place. Seem to be armies of workmen everywhere.
Yeah, mostly digging holes in the road. Who'd like that lot?
Digging? They don't have any shovels.
No, they'll just have to lean on each other then, won't they? Blimey, what do you want a picture of them for?
It's for my collection of still life.
Hey, I've just remembered. That letter Helen brought over for you, you left it behind. Oh, good. See, I thought it might be something urgent.
Thanks. Oh. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
Watch out. Just drive, Grandad, just drive. Yeah, and close the doors like a nice old fossil. Yeah. Gotta have your fare. You deaf? Just too bleeding dumb to know what's up here. Just drive, I said. Yeah, no aggro from the rest of you creep. Yeah. Oh, look. Poor Grandad ain't got a hat now. Oh. Hiya.
No. Use your head, not your fist.
What? What?
Think of something.
Okay, Grandad, this is as far as you want to go. Stop this bleeding.
Now.
Hey, come on, let's get him.
think you've probably gone out of your mind. Who the devil were you talking to?
Nobody. I was talking to myself.
Then that confirms it. You have gone out of your mind. Small wonder. Lesser hallucinatory sights than this have unhinged the mind.
Howard, this is where your mother
I
is.
don't doubt it, but nothing can unhinge the already unhinged. Come on, let us depart this noxious hovel before my lunch makes an unwelcome reappearance.
Dear, your lunch. I was so engrossed that
But you didn't deem it inconsistent that the man who will shortly be toying with Pretty Four in front of royalty should today line up for a corned beef sandwich.
Hey, Laura, over here.
Wow! Oh, I can't believe it. That's in a transformation scene. What's that thing in Adolf?
It's an aid of when you park on double yellow lines. Nothing gets the meter maid more baffled than a flasher.
Not to worry. To the pure in heart, all things are pure, or something like that.
Well, it's great though, doesn't it? Only cost a couple of quid from a mate of mine.
Oh, yes. And like some of your other dubious acquisitions, I presume it fell off the back of a lorry.
No, off the top of a police car.
Oberon. You're going to have to watch it, or you'll find yourself behind bars.
Yeah?
Yes, my lad, and I mean serving time, not drinks.
Okay, your worship. Come on. Jump in and start her up. And dig the delight of luxury motoring. There's a hole in my bucket, there lies a hole.
Then mend it, dear Henry, dear Henry, dear Henry, then mend it, dear Henry, dear Henry, mend it. By the way, are we taxed and MOT'd?
Sure, and the floor is re-welded and undersealed, which is one hell of a pity. Now we ain't got no air conditioning. Very well, but I must leave you in on it.
What about this speedometer? Am I doing a genuine 30?
What? Yeah, spot on.
Good. Then all we have to do now is to put that flasher gadget out of sight.
Why, what's the panic about it?
No panic. It's just that the people in the car behind might peer in and recognize it.
Blimey, it's the law.
Not to worry. When in doubt, sing. Fare thee well, for I must leave thee. Do not let this parting grieve thee. And remember that the best of friends must part, must part. Adieu, adieu, kind friends, adieu, adieu, adieu.
No longer stay with you.
Fare thee well, for I must leave thee. Do not let this parting grieve thee. And remember that the best of friends must part, must part.
What have we got here, then? The black and white minstrels?
Adieu, my friends, adieu, adieu, adieu. I can. I can, my heart wants to weep. Oh, what a pretty cottage. Just like a picture on a calendar. Oh, no. Look at some Philistines put up there. That's positively barbaric.
Right. Who wants to watch the 9 o'clock news in Japanese? Hey, while I think of it, what's the score with you coming out of that estate agent's?
Ah, the estate agents. Well, the fact is, I had in mind buying the squat all along. But Howard was so pompous about squatting, I let him stew for a while. Now, however, I've been making arrangements about living in slightly more legitimate circumstances. Our squat will cease to be a squat. It will become what is known as a desirable home county's residence.
You're kidding. You mean you con that mafia character into selling the joint?
Oh, well, perhaps conned is rather an oversimplification. I brought up the subject of subsidence and made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Used for bread.
Bread? You remember the stolen painting? Well, it seems that the insurance company concerned regarded my role in its recovery as worthy of more than a little gratitude.
Phew! All right. You're a one-off. Means you're also a householder.
No, Oberon, not me, us. After all, you helped. Us. You, me, and Holly. If it's okay by you, I'm going to put it in our names.
You what? Hey, come on. You're having me on.
I wonder if there's time before I have to be at Howard's office.
Time for what?
There's something I really must do. Hang on.
Help!
Look, I'm expecting my mother.
Yes, I've been keeping an eye out for her, sir. Don't often get celebrities here. I've always wanted to meet her.
How did you know my
I've
mother?
got the red carpet down, the one we had for Harold Wilson. Got it off of it now.
Look, all you've got to do is to show my mother to my office. Without the aid of a red cup.
Yes, Dave! Very good. Yeah.
What on earth is going on, Kingsley?
Mr. Mansfield, I'm going to a dinner dance tonight, and Marriott was just showing me a few moves.
One, two.
Yes, thank you, Marriott. And you can put away your autograph book, too.
Has your mother arrived yet, Kingsley?
I'm afraid not, sir.
Mrs. Umbola, Howard Kingsley, I don't think you two have met.
No, Mrs. Umbola. But it is indeed a pleasure and an honour to welcome
honour
you...
is the operative word on this occasion, Kingsley. And thanks to Mrs. Umbola here, the honour is going to be all yours. May I tell you?
Yes, of course.
Congratulations, Councillor Kingsley. Mrs. Umbola has nominated you as a member of the board of the Commission for Racial Equality.
She's done what?
Yes, Mr. Kingsley. Noting in newspaper reports the example being set by you and your family, I had no hesitation in proposing your nomination.
Are you sure that I'm the...
Oh, deeds, not just words. That's the kind of crusading we need.
Yes, and those deeds have also earned another convert to the cause in the person of the mayor.
The mayor?
None other. He's delighted and has decided that the ideal way to draw attention to racial equality is by representation at the Royal Garden Party.
Of course. An absolutely brilliant notion.
Yes, I thought you'd be pleased, Kingsley. So, Mrs. Umbola, I think you'll find that your invitation is already in the post. Mrs. Umbola, Kingsley, we'll break open the bubbly in my office while we're waiting for your mother.
Oh, Mr. Kingsley, the call was for you, from some chap called Oberon. Your mother might be a bit late.
Well, not to worry. I don't suppose she'll be more than a few minutes.
More Laura and Disorder at the same time next Sunday evening.